Ready or not, fall is here, and my house looks like it blew up fall right now. It is such a big mess. But my dining room is ready and decorated, and I am super excited to share it with you. My name is Alicia. I'm from thriftyandchic.com, and today I am going to be sharing with you some tips, tricks, hacks, ideas, inspiration, whatever you want to call it, on how to decorate a beautiful cozy cottage fall dining room. So grab your cup of coffee or a tea or Diet Coke and come join me as I share it.
Here is a quick glance at this dining room. Let's start on the centerpiece. So I use some amber vases and some finds from outside in them, as well as this beautiful vase full of hydrangeas. So my hydrangeas did not bloom this year. I was super sad, but I found these beautiful ones from Hobby Lobby and the white ones from Michael's, and added a few more fall stems in there. And then I added the amber vases, as I mentioned before, as well as some brass candlesticks and candles and some hydrangeas on the bottom to tie it all in. The centerpiece is this beautiful glazed cement pot from Antique Farmhouse, and I kind of lifted it up on a book there to give it more height. Now let's talk about the place settings. The place settings, I use this scallop charger that I got as well from Hobby Lobby a few years ago, some thrifted plates, and these beautiful plates from Pioneer Woman's new collection at Walmart. I love how these look. And my little trick hack is using this drawer pull for a napkin ring. I love the look of it, and it's just that extra little oof that gets your guests excited to sit down and to look at things. So I grabbed these scalloped napkins and I kind of tri-folded them in, or tri-folded them together, and then put them into the drawer pull and just kind of adjusted it and tinkered with it until it looked pretty good. What I loved about these place settings is that that's all that was needed between the brown transferware and the drawer pulls. It was just perfect. Now you might notice that I also added something else that's not traditional here, and they are two throws instead of a tablecloth. I love the cozy cottage feel this gave it with a lot of layers. And I also took away my three chairs and added this smaller bench, and in its place, I'm missing a spot. As you can see, I added this beautiful basket from Antique Farmhouse and put some dried gourds in it, as well as some more hydrangeas to fill it. And now, since that spot is empty on the table, there's not a place setting, but there is this tray that I found thrifting, and I added all the essentials to it for a great morning cup of coffee or tea, with this cute little sugar pot, and stirs, the napkins, the scallop napkins, and butter pats for if we want to have scones or anything. They're all there ready to go. Now let's talk about the corners where this sweet little pie hutch is. I made it very neutral and just added some hydrangeas to pull in the table. And then we have the other corner and the back wall with the corner hutch and the big hutch. The big hutch, I just kept it neutral as well. I added some more brown transferware. This is actually antique ones that I have found. I love how it just blended in with the table with that. And the corner hutch also has a glazed cement pot in it to pull it all together. Otherwise, everything is kept very neutral just to make the main stage this beautiful table. These pillows also, how beautiful are they? They're from Cotton Print Club. Absolutely love them. I layered all the way from the top to the bottom. You can see the layered rugs on the floor right there as well, all the way up. And so I hope this gave you some inspiration on how to decorate your dining room for fall. Thank you for watching. Visit me at thriftyandchic.com for more do-it-yourself and decor projects, as well as please subscribe here and check back often for more do-it-yourself and decor videos.